So, good morning everybody. I hope everyone's having a nice day so far. This is the first live session that we're doing at 10 o'clock. Oh, we've got 2 people watching. Hi! So, I'm just going to wait for a few more people to get started. I'll pop in. Hey! Just going to slide back a little bit. You might notice in the background I've got some balloons there. It's my birthday yesterday, so yeah, got some balloons around the house, which is nice. I can hear a cat as well. I don't know if they're about to, just behind us. Oh, and there he is. He's just saying hello there. Hey, Johns. A little bit snoozy this morning. Right, okay, hi! So, welcome to Let's Yoga. My name is Gill. Thank you for watching today. Just to let you know, I've got 2 cats who might be prowling around, who might come in and pop in and say hi at some point. They love stretching. So, making sure you've got some comfy clothes on, you've got some water nearby to hydrate, and your space is nice and clear so you can move around and stretch your body. We'll be doing some stuff on the floor and some stuff standing. So yeah, okay, let's make a start. So if you can come sitting comfortably, cross-legged on the floor, anywhere that feels good. Keep your spine nice and straight and sit up nice and tall for me. So we're going to begin with our little namaste together, and then I'll go through some poses and stuff with you today. So today is all about Earth Day. So today is a National Earth Day, which is celebrating our beautiful planet that we all live in, thinking about all the animals and the plants and the habitats that make us, our planet, how it is so special and why life forms exist on it. So it's 50 years celebrating Earth Day today. So it's a really great thing to think about climate change, being aware of the environment and doing lots of stuff to try and prevent things and try and just being green in general, and thinking that, being mindful of that in our heads as well. So sitting up really nice and tall and comfortable, cross-legged with your shoulders down. Hiya! Can you place your hands on your knees first? Can you sit up nice and tall? Imagine there is something coming, pulling your head upwards. Oh, hello. Hi, hope you're doing well. Can you bring your palms together over your heart space here? And we're just going to bow our heads after 3 and say our special yoga code word together. Okay, and that means the sunshine in me says hello to the sunshine in all of you. Okay, so after 3, 1, 2, 3, namaste. Excellent. Okay, so putting your hands back down by your knees. We're just going to warm our heads and our shoulders and warm up our bodies before we get moving through some poses together today. Okay, so sitting up nice and tall. Can you look up to the sky or the ceiling above? Just nice and gentle. Don't crunch in your neck too much. And then back to centre. And then look down. Excellent. So take a little breath in there. And then back to the centre. Can you look over one shoulder? If you see someone, a pet or a sibling or a family member, say hi. Can see Jon Snow licking his paws there. Take a deep breath in, move back to the other way, back to the other side. Looking at some sparkly lights there. And then back to centre. Can you listen to one shoulder? Put your ear down to one shoulder. Should be stretching all this side of your neck. And back to centre, and then stretch the other side. Ooh, there's a little creak then. And then back to centre. Can we do some shoulder rolls like this? So rolling them up towards your ears and then round and back down again. So up towards your ears and round and back down again. Up and back. Do a few of those. Just loosen up. Sometimes when we feel a bit tense in our shoulders, sometimes it's good to loosen those up. And then roll them back, round and forward. So you're really trying to crunch into your shoulders and loosen up all that space there. And put your arms out to the side. Can you bring one in front of you and cross it over and pull it across? If you can, give a little wave there. And on that, do the other side, so arm across, pull it across there. Then let's do some nice sunshine breathing. So you're putting your hands down on the floor beside you and you're going to scoop up. Breathe in as you go and then bring it back down again. And then scoop up one more time. Breathing in as you go up and then scooping back down. On this last one, imagine you are letting go of something and then you're going to bring something in that you'd like. So letting go and then bring something in that you'd like. And then let's do that one more time. So breathing in and then there we go. Okay, fab. So what I'd like you to do now, just going to shuffle back, is can you put your legs out long in front of you with your toes out? Can you see there? And then I want you to do is across one leg, and I just want you to do some circles with your feet, just warming up your ankles there, because we're going to be doing some stuff where we're stood, different things, so making sure our ankles are all nice and warmed up. And then give your foot a little tiny massage. So, oh, it feels nice. Give your little feet a little press into your feet. Make sure you get the heel bit. Your feet are lots of love because they do lots of walking and it's good to look after them. Okay, and then swap legs over. So bring the other leg in and do some circles with your feet. So going around one way, doing some nice circling in. Maybe you want to go the other way as well. Do some circling in. And then give your foot a nice little massage there. So really use it like little crab pincers, but gently obviously. And just massage into the heel and the main bit of your foot and then the toes. And then putting your legs out long. Sitting up nice and tall if you can. If you need to bend your knees, that's absolutely fine. And then can we do some circles with our wrists? So go one way. Do some nice dancing with our arms here. And then go the other way. Do some circles. That's it, because we're going to be doing some things with down dogs. So we need to protect our wrists for that. And then can you give a little shake? Little shake. Anyone who's just joining, I've got balloons in the background because it was my birthday yesterday. Hopefully the cats won't pop them while we're in the video. Give them a little shake, shake them high, give a little wave, shake them low. Okay, and then can you bring your knees in, flop them over to one side, and can you come into, we're going to call this a tiger pose because we've got tiger leggings on. So, well, I'm going to face this way first because we're going to do some breathing. Now, I just need to say, at any point, if you feel pinching or stretching in your wrists, just lean out of it, okay? So we've got to look after it. And if you place your hands, give me 10 like this, give your fingers a little wave, and then place them underneath, directly underneath your shoulders. And you want to be pressing in with your fingertips, so it's not all the weight's not in your palms. Hi, Millie. And pressing into your fingertips, and I want you to look forward like this, and we're going to do some tiger breaths together. So what I want you to do is breathe in through your nose and then out through your mouth with an open tongue, and we're going to make a nice sound, okay? So we're going to do some of those together. So on your knees, hands, try and put in your weight so it's on your legs, not all into your arms like this. Can you breathe in through your nose? And then stick your tongue out and do a big sound. Okay, good. And let's do a couple more of those. So breathing in through your nose. And then stick your tongue out and do a big tiger sound. You can even put your eyes in as well. And then one more, so breathing in. And then stick your tongue up. Excellent. Okay, great, tigers. So, because our yoga is all about Earth Day, we're going to think about different animals, different habitats, and different ways that animals move. Okay, so as we're in this tiger position, as we've got cats around us, and as I'm wearing tiger leggings, we're going to do a bit more with cat pose. So, just give your wrist a little break there. So what we're going to do, we're going to do cat pose, and then we're also going to do cow pose. So you can move through using your spine, okay? And you sort of move through the movement. So coming back into this tabletop position with a nice flat back, hands underneath your shoulders, and really press into your fingertips. Now what I want you to do is sort of stick your tummy down, stick your bum up like that, and look up with your shoulders facing forward. And this is cow pose. Now then, I want you to imagine like it's a wave, and you're slowly tucking in your bottom, and you're slowly stretching up into a cat pose here. So then breathing in, looking up into cow pose. And then breathing out, can you arch and roll up? And then breathing in, moving forward, and then arching as you go up. Now this pose here is quite a nice one to just feel into all the movements. So maybe you want to go from side to side, move your hips around, move your arms, bend your elbows. Maybe you want to stretch out into child's pose. Maybe I'll move back so you can see me a bit more my body. And stretch out. Maybe you're going to float one way. Maybe you're just going to rock down. This pose is really good for when you're feeling a bit tired. Everything's getting a bit on top of you. It's a really nice pose to make you feel nice and calm. So, and then slowly moving up. So imagine you're a tiger who's just woken up. So you're going to move slowly. Now tigers live in the jungle, don't they? And they've got giant paws, so maybe you can, but they tread them so softly. So maybe you could do some big tiger. So you're waking up the tiger. So maybe it's going to have a little stretch. Maybe a nice big yawn. So stretching your arms. Now see if you can get your legs involved. Can you stretch your leg out behind you like this and try and keep your hips level? Can you stretch the other leg out behind you? Maybe give your foot a little roll. My foot creaked then. And stretch it out. Can you see if you can stretch out the opposite leg? So stretch out one leg and the opposite arm and see if you can hold it there. Look, keep your head down, keep your neck nice and long, and then bring it back in. Now and then do the other side. So putting the weight into your knee, stretching out that back leg, flexing that foot, and seeing if you can put the other arm out and see how straight you can make your body. That's it. Okay, then coming back onto our knees again. Give your wrist a little shake out. Give your body a little shake out. Okay, so next one we're going to do is a puppy pose into downward facing dog. So, because dogs are great and they're another animal that I also love as well as tigers and cats. Okay, so this is a really nice pose, but just be careful with your wrists again and making sure you just move whatever feels comfy to you. So keeping your legs bent, however feels good in your body. Don't feel like you have to be pressured into doing it. So, can you give a really nice stretch out in child's pose like this? And put your arms out. Maybe bring your knees nice and wide and as wide as you can and stretch down there. That's a great one for your hips and your head. Okay? Take a nice big breath in there, a nice big breath out there. Okay, look forward at your hands and can you come onto your, so coming onto your knees with your feet flat on the floor. Jon Snow's just at the front there. And can you see if you can curl your toes under at the back And just push your bum in the air and see if you can straighten your legs like that, keeping your head down. You can even put your head on the floor like that, okay? So that's a little pose there. Then stretch back. Now, can you put your hands, spread your fingertips really nice and wide, and you want to be pressing in with these two fingers and this bit here. Can you place your hands down and look down that way your hands are, and then curl your toes under, and then lift your knees and stretch back. So you want to make your body into a nice triangle pose like this. Down facing dog, so maybe you want to pedal your legs out, do a little bit of movement there. Hi, Johns. Stretching it out. Maybe can you see if you can lift one leg in the air like this? Give it a little wave, and placing it back down, and see if you can put the other foot in the air, and give it a little wave, and then place it back down, and then slowly coming back down onto your knees. Okay, so I'm just going to face this way now. So, Jon Snow's playing with the balloons. So, sorry, it's distracting me. Can you come onto your bottom like this and cross your legs, and then see if you can come up to standing without using your hands. So, curling your feet at the side and then standing up like this. Okay, just stand back. So, because it is about Earth Day, we've done some animal poses. A big thing that is good for the planet is renewable energy. So not things that we dig up like coal or oil, but things like wind farms where the wind generates lots of energy and there's lots of windmills that collect all that wind, and it's something that's always there because the wind's always around. So I thought we could do some windmill poses, okay? So can you stand up in mountain pose, so really nice and tall, and then give your knees a little bend and see if you can bring your arms, so scoop them up and then scoot them around. And we'll do that a few more times. So imagine you're like a big windmill, scoop them up and spin them around. And then can you do it with one arm? Can you do a spin like you're a windmill with one arm going one way? And then can you do the other arm going backwards, spinning around like this? Maybe can you see if you can do two arms at the same time? So spinning around, woo! Give a little bend in your knees, making sure you're not. And then can we do the other way? So did you go? Let's do backwards now. No, yeah, backwards, forwards. Go the other way. And then go the other way and that way. And then can you spin? That's it. Whoa, spin your arms. Spin, spin, spin. And release. Woo. Okay, nice shoulders, nice and warmed up. Just move a little bit forward. So the next thing that I thought we would look at is we need energy, renewable energy, but we also need lots of things to look after our plants, don't we? So we've done this one before. So we've got trees and flowers that are all really important, and trees breathe in all the carbon dioxide that we breathe out. So us humans breathe in oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide. And the plants are really important. Plants and trees are really important because they breathe that in, and that makes us more, and they breathe out oxygen, so it's more oxygen for us to breathe. So that's why we need lots of plants and trees. So can you come up into a little tree pose? So there's different ways you could do it. So having your feet flat on the floor, standing up really nice and tall. If you lift your ankle, put your heel against your leg like this. Maybe you can put your arms out, and maybe that's enough for you as a balance. Maybe you can bring it up towards your knee and balance there. Maybe you can bring it all the way up to the top like this. And balance there. Do some little sway. Excellent. Coming back down. And then onto the other side. So putting your heel against your leg maybe bringing it up a bit higher, maybe a little bit, give a little nudge, and you bring it up higher still, and then sway again. This is quite tricky, balancing, well done. And this other thing that we could do is if you come down into make yourself into, like this is a little flower. So imagine these are beautiful petals that you have, and maybe you can make some petals with your arms. So stretching them up, maybe you want to twist around as a beautiful flower who's swaying gently in the wind. That's it, a little twist. And next we were thinking about is, so we need plants to breathe lots of energy and lots of oxygen, renewable energy. What's really important is all our sea life and our oceans. So to protect them from plastic pollution and to stop overfishing and to make sure that we keep our seas nice and clean for all the plant life that live there. So what seas go out into rivers. So rivers go out into seas. So can you stretch your legs nice and long like this? So your legs are just flip side this way. So you've got your legs out in front of you. Can you imagine that your legs are a river and you're going to travel your arms as you go down and see if you can touch your toes, or it might be that you can touch your ankles. So looking down at your toes, putting your hands wherever you can, so try and keep your legs straight, but you can have a little bend if you need to, and see how far you can touch your toes like this. This stretches all the backs of our legs like this. Excellent. So stretching down, looking forward at your feet, wherever you get to, might be here, might be down there, wherever's good for you. So stretching our legs and then moving back up again. So I'm just going to move a little bit forward. So the next thing is, so that's the river pose. Then on the rivers that go out to sea, there's lots of boats, isn't there? So this is boat pose. Can you shuffle forward and bring your knees so your feet are flat to the floor, your back's nice and straight, and you can put your arms on your thighs behind your knees there. Now see if you can lean back and lift, looking forward at your feet. Can you lift one leg off the floor? And then can you lift the other leg off the floor? Can you lift, lean back and put both knees off, legs in the air, knees off the floor, and put your hands out beside you and do a little boat pose. Feel the tummy shake and then come back down again. Well done. Okay, now out in the sea there's lots of different sea life and animals, so there's lots of different fish and things. So can you slowly make your way to lying down and then spin over onto your front like that? So I thought we could do, so it would be really nice to think about doing like a fish pose and a shark pose. This one's quite strong for our backs. So can you come down onto your forehead on the floor, putting your arms out in front of you like this. I just need to move a little bit so I've got some room for the balloons. And feeling out like this, can you look up and bring your hands behind you like they're fins, and see if you can lift your feet off the ground and lift your arms behind you. This is a really strong pose on our lower back. And just imagine that you're like a beautiful, elegant, giant whale, or maybe you're a shark. Johnson's looking at me funny. Or maybe you're a dolphin and you're moving through. Oh, okay. Then come back down. Bring your hands in front of your head there and just rest a second there. Then what I'd like us to do, gosh, is that the time, is can you slowly make your way roll back over onto your back, and can you bring your knees in so they're in the air, and making sure the bottom bit of your back here is nice and flat with the floor. So it's about scooping your bum up a little bit there. And can you place your hands on your knees and gently rock from side to side like you're a beautiful seashell that's just being bounced along the ocean floor like this. So imagine all beautiful, looking up at all the beautiful sea life happening around you. So it's always important to look after our oceans. They're gorgeous, aren't they? And then can you slowly put out one leg and then the other, and back to one of my favourite positions. Put your arms out by the sides of you like here, and you're just going to bring your knees back in again and then flop them over to one side and look the other way. And this is like a little tiny starfish, like you're on the floor. So breathe in there, breathing in as you move your legs up, and then flop them, breathing out and flop them over to the other side and look the other way. Like that. And then back to centre. And I'd like you to see if you can lie here for just a moment. See if we can do some nice deep breathing while we're just lying here on the floor. So putting your feet out long, letting your feet flop out to the sides, arms resting down, and just see if you can take 3 nice big breaths here. It's really good to help us feel nice and calm at the end of doing lots of movement and yoga, stretching our torsos and our legs and our bodies. So let's do 3 together. So breathing in and then breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Last one, breathing in and breathing out. Okay, can you slowly make your way over to one side and then gently push yourself up, and then come back to sitting there. Okay, so I just wanted to finish with just talking to you about something about the planet, about things that you could do to help cool the planet. So you could be looking at things like make sure you turn the tap off when you're not using it. So if you're cleaning your teeth, brush it in between. And see if you can turn the lights off when you're not in the room, if you don't need them to be there. And make sure, maybe think about all the things you could do with any recyclable stuff, like yogurt pots. What could you turn them into, and recycle anything that needs to be recycled, like glass bottles or cardboard, and make sure it goes in the recycling bin. See if you can walk places and ride your bike somewhere rather than using the car, if you can, if you have that. And see if you can use reusable bags as well when you go food shopping and things like that. So we're just going to finish on a little bit of mindfulness just now, and it's something about thinking about our heart, and it's like a heart garden. So see if we can think about planting a seed. So sitting comfortably wherever you are, sitting up nice and tall, keeping your shoulders relaxed down away from your ears, and just coming into a moment of peace and quiet. So if you want to close your eyes, that's absolutely fine. If you want to keep watching, that's also good. So see if you can imagine a word that makes you feel good. So it could be rainbow, it could be butterfly, it could be sunshine. And just think about that word and repeat it to yourself, and close your eyes if you can. So imagine that word. So think of that word and imagine you're planting that word somewhere in your heart. It's like a little garden. So you're planting that really positive word in your heart space. So I'm going to plant sunshine because it is beautiful and sunny outside. And it's making me feel really warm and positive thinking about how lovely the weather is and all the plants and stuff. So plant that in your heart space. And then imagine you're watering that little seed and it's beginning to grow, and it's beginning to grow, and it's spreading through you like a warm, positive energy. and imagine it's growing right out of you, and you're going to bring that positive energy and take it everywhere with you today. So you've got that little heart garden where that positive seed is planted, and you're going to go out today and have an amazing day. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching, and hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you very much, and it was lovely to see you. Oh, hi! And thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a gorgeous day, whatever you're doing, and take that beautiful word of positivity with you. Okay, thanks for watching. Nice to see you all. Bye!